Topic is training evaluation. What is the meaning of training evaluation? And it refers to the activities aimed at finding out the effectiveness of training program after they are conducted against the objectives. So it is like finding out the effectiveness of the training program after the program has been conducted and based on the objectives set. And training evaluation technique gives solutions to the different problems, and like it tries to find out the capability level of learners before and after the training. Benefits of training evaluation. What are the benefits the trainees they get because of training? And also for the organization, what are the benefits because of this training evaluation? The first one is training evaluation brings rationality, objectivity, accountability, and credibility to the human resource development through tangible and verifiable outcomes. And if it performed well, and it enhanced the professional status of the HR managers. Reasons for evaluation of the training, why the evaluation is done, and because the companies make large investments in training, and they view this training as a strategy to be successful, and also they expect the outcomes to be measurable, and the training evaluation provides the data, and which demonstrates that training also provides benefits to the company and its employees. Then there are two types of evaluation. One is formative evaluation, and another is what you call summative evaluation. In the case of formative evaluation, what happens is, and when the training program is well organized and when it is running, and what you do, you just do the pilot testing where you just preview the training program with potential trainees and managers and also with other people, and it helps you to make the program better. And there what you can do is you can collect the qualitative data about the program, and this is formative evaluation. The next is summative evaluation. Here what you do is, and you're trying to measure the monetary benefits that the company receives from the training program, whether the sales has increased, whether the profit has increased, whether the productivity of the employees and the organization has increased because of the training program. So these are the two types of training evaluation. One is formative evaluation and another is summative evaluation. And why the training program should be evaluated? The first one, and to identify the program's strengths and weaknesses, and you have to evaluate the training program, and also to assess whether the content provided by the organizers are effective, whether the administration of this training program is effective. Okay, for this you need to evaluate the training program, and also the most important thing is to identify the trainees benefit, whether they have really benefited from the training program. You have to do the evaluation, and also, and you for gathering the data, also the evaluation has to be done. And also the like to compare the cost and benefits of training and non-training investments, and for choosing the best training program, and out of the training program done, and also you have to evaluate the training program. Significance of training evaluation, and why the training evaluation is considered very significant for the organization, and because it tries to fill the competency gaps within the organization in a cost effective way, and because you can try to cut down the cost, and by doing the training evaluation which training program is effective, which is not effective, and you can try to cut down the cost. And also evaluation ensures accountability. Okay, and that's the most important thing. And also you can manage the cost, check the cost where more costs are involved, and also it gives feedback to the trainer where he is lacking, where the training program is defective. Okay, so it also gives the feedback to the trainer and also the training organization. So this is the reason why the training evaluation is considered very significant. Then there is a training evaluation model developed by Donald Kirkpatrick, and he considers different level. At the different level, the evaluation is done. The first one is level one, that is reaction. How the trainers react to the learning process. So when the learning process is going on, when the training program is going on, how the trainees react. So this is the level one evaluation. Then level two is learning evaluation, where the extent to which the learners have gained the knowledge and skills. So here what happens is like you have give the test, or you make them discuss case study and etc. You try to find out how far the learning has been effective. So this level two. Then level three, and the behavior of the job, behavior on the job, the capability of the trainees to perform the learned skills while on the job. And after training is over, then when they are put on the job, whether the behavior changes and what is the capability level, whether it has been increased because of the training program. So this is the third level of training evaluation. The fourth level is results. And here, like after the training program is over, when you just deploy the employees on the job, and whether the productivity has increased, whether the monetary aspects like sales and profit and other things, revenue, all these things have increased because of the training program. And here, based on the measurement of the results, you can evaluate whether training is effective. So these are all the different levels by using which you can evaluate the training program, and this is developed by Donald Kirkpatrick. Then coming to the return on investment on training, and you can find out the return on investment also, and you have cost benefit analysis, and you can where you can find out the economic benefits of the training programs by using different accounting methods, and that looks at the cost and benefits, what are the different costs involved, what are the benefits you get it, and also return on investment, and also a method by using which you can find out the effectiveness of the training program. So what is the investment made on the training program, and what is the increase in sales, productivity, and etc. So based on that, you can find out the return on investment. Then determining the cost for a cost benefit analysis, right? So there are a lot of costs which has been listed. And for example, for instructor, in-house instructor, what is the salary you are giving it, and his fringe benefits, travel expenses, then the facilities, okay, refreshments. Then you've got an indirect cost like training management, clerical and administrative salaries, and again you are adding fringe benefits, then postage and pre and post training materials which you spend it for training program, and also development cost, and for example registration fee, travel and lodging fees for trainees, and then other remuneration for the trainees, total development cost, then and overhead cost, for example organizational support and top management time which has been spent on this total overhead cost. So and also compensation for the trainees, and for what are the compensation you're giving for the participants. Okay, so the reimbursement of these different expenses. So all these you can classify it under different cost, and you can do the cost benefit analysis, and finally you can find out cost per trainee. Okay, so what is the cost per trainee, and you can calculate it, and you can find out by comparing the cost incurred on each trainee with the increase in sales, productivity, and the profits. So the lot of cost has been listed here for your review. The next one is utility analysis, and this also can be done, and it's also a cost benefit analysis that involves assessing the value of training based on the estimates of difference in job performance between trained and untrained employees. What is the difference in job performance and between the trained and untrained employees, and also the number of individuals which have been trained, and the duration of the training program, and which is influencing the performance of the employee, and also variability in job performance of the trained employee and the untrained employee. So all this can be done by using the utility analysis. Then coming to the training metrics, and what are the different training metrics or training measurements which has been focused now. The first one is expenditure per employee. What is the expenditure you're getting on each employee, and learning hours received per employee, and expenditure as a percentage of payroll as a total compensation. What is the training expenditure, and what is the expenditure as a percentage of revenue? For example, how much money you are spending on training and based on the revenue. Okay, so this percentage can be calculated, and cost per learning hour received, and like this, learning hours received per training, average percentage of learning activities outsourced, and what are the different activities you are outsourcing. And so like this, you've got a different training metrics, and these training metrics can be used for measuring the training effectiveness. Then there are different types of evaluation designs available, and each one is having some advantages and disadvantages. And you have got a pre-test and you have got a post-test method, and also you can do the intermediate testing also can be done as far as training evaluation is concerned. And these methods we will see it now. Post-test only here, after the training program is over, you collect the data from the trainees and you do the analysis. So this is called as post test only, and you can find out the effectiveness after the training program is over. Then rest of retrospective pre and post test, and here, and what you're doing is, and after the program is over, you can find out their attitude, skills, and etc. And also before the program is commenced, also you can find out the this attitude skills, and you can compare both pre-test and the post-test effectiveness. Then as I told you, like you have got a pre-test and post-test, the same instrument can be used to collect data before the program begins, and also again at the end of the program. So the same question can be used before the training program is initiated, and after the training program. So you're using the same questionnaire for assessing the effectiveness of the training program. The another test is like you have got a pre and post test with the comparison group, and you've got two types of groups, and one is called as control group and another is called as uh, like uh, the experiment group. So in the comparison, when you do comparison, and with the control group, you don't for control group you don't give any training program, and for experimental group you give the training program. So after the training program is over, and what you can do, you can assess the effectiveness of both control group and the experimental group. And also you can assess their levels before the training program is conducted. So what is their level before this training program is given, and you can compare both the groups, and the experimental group and also the um, control group. Again, pre and post tests also can be done with the follow up, and also you can do the training evaluation and intermediate testing. So when the training program is going on, and at that time also you can do the testing of the effectiveness of program. And again, as a pilot testing also you can do the evaluation. Then afterwards you can do the pre-testing and also the post-testing also can be done. Then intermediate testing also can be done. So this is the another method of doing the training evaluation. So with this, we have come to the end of this session, and thanks for your excellent participation.